when I'm decided to create a movie about dogs, I really would like to be close to them and show their emotion, and I think this is the power of this movie.
I like to think of it as a story of a young dog who learns to find himself and develops the character and strength to survive out in the wild.
Miki näet? Paladit, vistajövök, ne menj sehova!
It was not planned to use as much dogs as we used, but I went to the training place and there was 50 dogs. And I asked the trainer, Arpad, what's the maximum number you can imagine? And he said 100, and I asked 200.
There were 280 dogs involved total.
No CGI, and just mixed breed dogs. I mean, you cannot be as control freak as we are always.
A lot of the dogs that we used for the pack scene were shelter dogs. They were picked up during the day. They went on their day trips. It was, good for their routine too. The trainers worked very closely with the shelter and vaccinated all the dogs, taught them all to walk on leash. The great thing about the time that we spent and the training put into them was they all found homes, which was the biggest reward and the biggest payoff. Bodhi was cast for the role of Hagen after a 2-month search, looking at various dogs, hundreds of dogs. And it was important to have two because of the amount of work that was necessary for the film. Who had the bigger role, Luke or you? You. Well, you did a good job. The biggest draw for me in wanting to be a part of the film is just the challenge. I mean, just the whole thing was just bigger than life.
Az volt a legrémisztőbb, hogy a kutyák nem is állatként viselkedtek, hanem mint egy összeszokott hadsereg egymásra figyelve.
I think this is such a ride. This is a perspective of the dog. So for them, we are the gods.